Okay, so, hi. I'm just gonna talk about school for a bit because I'm freaking out. Because I've just had so much disinterest in what I've been learning. I am realizing now that I have not retained any of the information I am supposed to have learned during these formative years of my future career training. And it's freaking me out because I don't know anything that I'm supposed to know for my career. Granted, I don't want to do this as a career. Something's wrong with the program I'm in. And I felt like really guilty for saying that I didn't want to be in this field. But I felt really guilty for saying I didn't want to be in this field anymore because it's such a selfless field. They tell you all the time, they're like, oh, the money is bad, and if you don't care, you're not gonna want to stick around. I care about the money aspect. It's just not the way I would want to help. The way I described it to myself in the shower today was, I don't want to be a part of the motherboard of a vending machine that helps you get the snacks out. I want to be the button or the little spring that drops so the food can get in your belly. I want to do that. And being a social worker doesn't feel like that. It feels like I'm a line of code in the machine, and I don't like that. I care so much about all of the people, all of the minorities, all of those that you can advocate for as a social worker, indigenous communities. I care a lot about homelessness rates. I care a lot about the foster care system. I care a lot about all of that. It just doesn't feel like I can help in the way I would want to by being a social worker. And now that I'm realizing that I have retained literally 0% of the knowledge I've at some point acquired to be able to do an exam in any of these classes, now that I'm realizing I don't have any of that, it's kind of really affecting me to the fact where I'm I just really shouldn't even be doing this, because who is going to benefit from having a social worker who doesn't know what she's doing? Going to school for me is really hard. Please talk about how you are privileged enough to go to school and how it's really hard. Just give me a second, okay? Seriously though, going to school, it's pretty difficult in the way that it makes me want to cry now. Just in the way that I feel I'm spending a lot of time doing something I just don't want to be doing. I wish I had just finished this. I don't know, but I'm also if I had just finished it, then I would have been stuck in a place where I'm I finished it, now I have nothing. Looking at my school stuff and all that, it just doesn't really make my brain happy. It feels like everything goes really quiet, and everything is just so empty. It feels like I'm doing everything with no purpose, and I don't know if that's something I want. Seeing your friends do something, make it look so easy, doesn't bring in any envy. I'm so happy for them. It just brings out a lot of sadness, actually. It makes you feel inadequate. I know you shouldn't compare your successes to that of others. Your successes are, personal. but it feels like I haven't had any. And that's kind of the hard part. I saw a tweet and someone was like, my 2020 don't start till February, because my January 2020 still got 2019 energy. And that hit so different. It was so accurate. It felt like I was so disappointed when it felt like 2019 was still going, even though I know it's not the year that's the problem. It's just so much easier to be like, oh, it's because this month is real shitty. When do you stop saying that? Is it before or after you run out of months, you know? I don't know. I just need to find something that makes me feel less empty again, you know? Something to distract me from how empty this makes me feel. And not like temporary fixes, I mean like actually like something I can do. When I figure it out, I'll let you know.